What's up guys, and welcome to my review of one of the best TV boxes, the Nvidia Shield. This is the world's first ever 4K Android TV set-top box and the first good streaming device that's capable of handling UHD. It's running Android TV and not full Android like the Chinese boxes I had. Also, it allows you to enjoy Netflix, HBO Now or YouTube and several other streaming services in stunning 4K. And yeah, it has Google Cast functionality integrated. I got here the complete Shield package with the stand, the remote and the console itself. It includes a controller and all the cables, and all that comes in a pretty fancy case for only around $250. It totally not looks like a bulky, ugly console. The Shield looks simply awesome, sleek and a bit of gaming console design with a nice green LED. Some people like it, some people hate it, but I think with the stand it looks great. By the way, the stand and the remote is not included in the basic package and this piece of metal is $30. The Shield has really good specs. I would like to see them in every Android TV, because most of them run crappy MediaTeks. So in here we have the amazing Nvidia Tegra X1 64-bit, which is 3 times faster than a 2015 Apple TV. 3 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of ROM, which is kinda limited but can be easily extended with microSDs up to 128GB, and Android 6 also uses internal storage. Dual band Wi-Fi onboard and all that, and with a power consumption of around 5 to 10 watts. Also the Shield features all important ports you need, like 2 USB ports, 1 micro USB port, 1 microSD card slot, HDMI out and a kinda strange power import. The controller is really feature packed, has nice buttons to control the volume, also a headphone jack onboard so you can actually connect your headset, and it has a micro USB port to charge it, a good grip and button layout. But it's really bulky and kinda heavy, so it feels strange if you come from a PS4. Even it's bigger than a Xbox controller, but yeah, you get used to it and the feeling is not too bad at all. Also it has a built-in microphone for voice search that's very useful. It takes around 4 to 5 hours to charge and also receives software updates. The remote is good, super slim and also has a microphone. It can be charged using micro USB. It really brings back the old iPod feeling with those buttons here. The coolest thing is that it has a touch-sensitive volume slider in the middle, a very good designed remote also with a headphone jack. The Shield was one of the first devices that could stream Netflix and YouTube at 4K resolution, but newer 4K devices have also entered the market like the Roku 4 and the Amazon Fire TV. The Shield supports 4K at 60 frames per second thanks to HDMI 2.0. And to watch Netflix in 4K you actually need a HDCP 2.2 TV. Movie playback is really good. It deals with 4K also really good, even H.265 and high bitrate. But I didn't really use it more than Netflix since that is all I need in 4K. I'm more into gaming on it, which is a real pleasure, but if you're a media junkie, there's a Plex server since the latest update, Voodoo support and even a Kodi app. The Kodi app is kinda hard to get to work, but once you got it, it works fine. But yeah, I still think there are way too many streaming services out there to really consume them. There was absolutely no Android game that did not run on the console. So for Android gaming, it is really a good console. Definitely my favorite one and a bit faster than most on the market. But that's actually not what I was using the most. I was more focused on Nvidia's streaming service, but this requires a good internet connection. I was kinda limited with my 15 to 16 Mbits, and if you're below that or below 10 Mbits, forget it. The feature is called Nvidia's GeForce Now and Game Stream. GeForce Now is Nvidia's cloud gaming service, before it was called Grid. It allows you to pay around $8 per month for unlimited access to a selection of kinda older titles, or you can pay full price for access to newer ones. I played every title I could find and somehow it looked like that the faster racing titles require a faster connection. The app measures your connection speed and then checks it with the game. Most games require at least 12 Mbits to run, and also with 12 Mbits somehow the graphics is not so good. If you're below it, it won't be a good experience. I would say most games are playable with around 16 Mbits, but still the titles look softer than on the PC. There are less details, because yeah, for sure, the whole processing is done on the Nvidia servers and just a picture is streamed to you. So I'm not a pro gamer at all, but I was okay with the latency. It really felt like on a console, except of the lack of details and sharpness, which is also due to my low internet speed. Also, shooters were playable without a problem, so hands down, you need a fast connection. It eats up your bandwidth and I couldn't do anything else than playing, otherwise the graphics have gone downhill. Also, my Wi-Fi was too slow. I had to hook it up over Ethernet, but this depends on your setup at home. So if you live in the city, if you have 30 to 50 Mbits plus, then you can really enjoy streaming content. All the games are streamed in full HD 60 FPS, no 4K streaming though, but that would be a overkill right now. All in all, I love the service, but the game library is kinda limited, so check out if your favorite games are in there. Also, it supports game streaming from your PC. It's a cool thing, but not really something I'm into it. I like to play games more on my PC with mouse and keyboard. So yeah, finally it's a great Android TV console. The only con so far is that it's not full Android, so it's Android TV if that matters for you in some kind of development, and the limited Nvidia game library. So I'm pretty sure that cloud gaming or game streaming is something which will be really big in the future, so expect to have more titles, maybe exclusives in the future. But right now, it's nothing super special. Except of that, it's my favorite TV box and also the one I use personally at home in my room. If this video was helpful, please subscribe, comment down below and like this video. Thanks for watching guys, have a nice day and see you very soon with an update video on the Shield. Bye bye.